Drowish City to the map.
Oh, yeah, I did on the right-hand side there. Yeah.
Mike.
Who's Mike?
No, his mic.
My mic?
Who's this Mike guy?
Yeah.
Who's Mike? Is he new? Do we have a new character?
I thought she said Mac for a second.
All right. So the stream is back up. Yay, cool, fixed.
Can I be heard?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
Making sure.
All is well. So you guys kind of get to the cave, and the entrance to this cave is it was created. Draskin, I assume you kind of share the reason why you originally needed to go in the cave?
This used to be an old armory, but it was closed off and got overrun by some baddies. So let's go kill ourselves a big bug, eh?
Big bugs are not good.
Oh, that mic, man. All right.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I'm just like at the end of you talking, sometimes it just like freaks out. All right, so Damien isn't here.
Don't you love it when I do this?
You do you, man. You do you.
You are the most independent character of all of our characters, so I'm completely fine with this. You're like, I'm gonna go do this. I don't care what you guys do, but I'm gonna do this.
So don't watch the stream because you'll know everything that's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I try not to watch the stream while we're playing.
I mean, you can if you want, but just say. Okay, so let me jump you guys into. We're gonna put you guys here because I know where Draskin would stop you guys first.
You don't know me.
Well, I mean, it'll be pretty obvious.
Yeah, you know. Yeah,
It's pretty obvious where you guys stop first. Can everyone see? Is everything there? Top
It's
left
loading.
corner. Okay.
Loading.
Darker than before, but yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot darker.
Oh, let me look at it from your guys' point of view. I don't think I changed any of the lighting.
Can see
Oh,
everything.
well, Draskin doesn't
Yeah,
have.
we can
I don't
see
have
everything.
I don't have a torch on for Draskin. So that's probably why.
I can
Oh,
just see
yeah, probably.
everything.
Oh, or me.
Can you guys see better now?
I don't see anyone.
I mean, I have dark vision. I can see
Yeah.
things.
Can I have a
Pretty sure I have dark
vision
vision,
token
too.
so I can watch
Yeah.
a tiny Damien?
I'll make
Because
it
I don't
tiny
think-
Damien.
A tiny shady.
I'm here.
Tiny Damien. Yeah, I'll even give
Because
you
I don't
like.
think
other-
Goliaths don't have dark vision either.
No, they do not.
So
16.
I do.
one of us should light a torch. I have a torch,
Yeah, go ahead, Bob.
but I also
I
have
step on the tiny Damien.
Ew, a bug.
Smush it.
Fireball!
Ray,
It's just like a little. It's a little
It's just like a
scorch.
match.
you should be able to move that torch with your token. The one I put next to you there.
Max, can I look around or
Nope.
do you need to not?
You can't move this token?
No,
Well, I mean, I can, but I have to move them separate.
Oh. Hang on. Wait. How about now? Well, either way, you can move a torch. So you have a torch.
Okay, but Vera, I don't think you would be right there.
No, I know. I'm
She's just
Trying
making
it.
sure the
Hang on.
tokens.
Just playing with it.
Because remember, there
I
is
can't
dynamic
see the
lighting,
torch.
so you won't be able to see around corners and things like that. But I don't know if the torch is on bright enough.
Is this because of Fog of War? Maybe. Is
Oh
why it
yeah,
looks different?
the dark gray is probably because of Fog of War.
Yeah, because I remember that
because
it was a
like
lot
the
more yellow.
updated, like
Yeah.
advanced. Fog
yeah.
of
You'll
War.
just have to bear with me because my trackpad is sometimes an asshole.
That's understandable.
No, you're good.
So-
I'm
it
just gonna
may-
see it right now.
it may-
I don't think Draskin would be in the front. I don't
Draskin
know.
wouldn't indeed be in the front.
Oh, okay.
We'll reorder. Oh, okay.
Well, Draskin knows where we're going.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
that's
why I
the thing.
assumed this. Okay. So,
Remember, he can scuttle up walls to get out of the way.
yes. You can. It probably makes that sound effect.
I'm just gonna point out Draskin in case you don't remember. I don't think this was the same color.
No, it was different color.
Yeah.
All right. Does this stuff still look gray and withered?
Yes, that all does look dead still.
Okay, and then I won't mind stepping onto it. I have a bigger task at hand. Tell me when to stop.
You'll probably know when to stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop here.
I would let Varay go in front of me.
So, Draskin, you kind of hear a noise coming from around the corner to the left there. I assume you can see.
Not quite yet,
Not quite yet.
but if I would hear the noise, and I would go, shh, stay here. When
You-
I say come, come.
You hear like this
And I want
grinding
to
noise.
enter stealth.
So you're gonna kind of get sneaky.
Yeah, I'm
You can-
gonna push up against the wall and go stealthy stealth.
You can
But
kind of
go
roll a
here.
stealth check then.
Deshi takes
30.
out his long sword.
I go stealth.
Freya takes out her axe.
Yeah, you're able to sneak up a little farther, Draskin, to the point where you can see it.
Put me to where I can see it because I don't know. I don't know exactly where it is.
Oh, that's right. You guys have a torch. You don't have a torch. You should be able to see it about here. And the noise is coming directly from this way, and it sounds very, very familiar.
Yeah, I can only see to right about.
Yeah, it's like,
Here. I do have dark vision. Keep that in mind.
You do?
Yeah.
I didn't know Dragonfolk had that. Well, let me update your token then.
Are you sure? Because I know Dragonborn.
Pretty sure. Yeah, Dragonborn don't, but I think Dragonfolk do. Let me double check. Dark vision. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
I'll do this. 60, 30.
I guess it would make more sense if you're closer to being a dragon than a human.
Ah, yes, I see it now.
There you go. So it's got its back to you, and it's like digging into the wall. And you know exactly what it is. It looks injured even. Like you see an arrow in it, and you can definitely tell that this is the same beast from before. It has yet to
Give me
see you,
one
though,
second.
due to your stealth.
I'm double checking one of my abilities to make sure I don't mess this up. Alright. Deal twice as much damage for every time you charge it up previously. Add the damage to the amount. Okay. So I am going to move to here. And I'm going to look at them, put 2 fingers to my eyes, and point that way. And keep doing that until they nod at me.
Oh, to us. Okay.
Yeah, to you guys.
I would poke Varea and point towards them, or towards him. I mean, and I would say, "Move."
And
Are we supposed to?
I'm gonna
be-
put my hand up for them to stop. And go. Just put my hand up for them to stop, not say anything. I'm going to knock an arrow, draw it back, and I want to charge up a shot.
Okay. And as you do that, this will be where Twiggy will start to show up. So once you're done doing what you're doing,
Okay.
Twiggy will be arriving.
Charge shot. I don't quite understand this because it words it a bit weird, so maybe you can help me, or maybe reading it out loud will give me the idea. You may replace an attack to charge up the next attack you make, causing it to deal twice as much damage for every time you charge it up previously. Add the damage to the amount of again for each time you do this, up to a maximum of 3 times. So I can do up to 3 times as much damage. Is that what I'm getting? I can replace an attack to charge it to get up to 3 times the amount of damage.
Constraint of turns. Like this is like
Like I said, it's not a perfect class. I've offered to
Fifth
max several
level.
times. Just let me go.
May replace an attack to charge up the next attack you make. So right now you're not replacing an attack yet.
Oh, would that be an attack action or an attack?
Yeah, an attack action. So
that
instead
means-
of firing my arrow, I'm charging up my bow, and I'm spending my attacks until I do it up.
Charge up a bow.
I don't know.
It's
Ian, that's
like
what
the
it
difference
says.
between doing like a full draw or a half draw.
Yeah.
It's like when you.
But like you can do it 3 times. So what is he doing every time?
Pulling it a little bit harder.
think-
I get it. I'm on the same page. I understand what he's doing. So instead of right here, you taking a surprise attack, you're essentially doing this. Correct?
Yeah, I'm going to.
This
I'm
is where
hitting.
you would have the, because basically, I mean, essentially, I'm giving you the advantage in this moment to hit something that's facing away from you due to your stealth roll. So instead of you shooting the arrow, you're charging your shot to do more damage your next shot.
Well, what I'm doing is, since it hasn't seen me yet, I'm just sitting there, charging it up all the way, then firing.
I think that
Since
would
it
give
hasn't
the
seen me yet.
that
I
would give the
don't-
opportunity for it to maybe see you, but I don't think it'll
Right.
see a 30.
And then you start combat with charge.
You start combat already charged. That's exactly the point.
Well, no,
Right.
no. I wanna, as a surprise round, fire the arrow.
Because what he's doing is instead of firing, like, if he had 3 attacks, instead of firing 3 attacks and then having the first one alert him, he's firing 1 attack, but it's charged up. That way it doesn't notice him.
It doesn't
So-
see
So-
me charging, and I'm basically, since
I
it
think I
doesn't
get
see
it.
me, I'm getting in a more powerful blow.
So you have
Like the
2 attacks
assassinator
already, correct?
Yes, I have 2 attacks already.
So instead of shooting 2 shots, you're charging it and then shooting 1 arrow.
Yes, so instead of doing a
Ah,
1d8,
okay.
it'll do a 2d8.
So you may replace an attack. So you're replacing one of your arrows that you would. So you would have shot 2 arrows. You're replacing one of the arrows with the charge, and then the second attack is the actual shooting of the arrow.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. I get that. Same page. We're
And
good.
then if he had 3 attacks, then he could do it 3.
3
It'd be
times.
3d8.
Yes.
Okay,
now you guys are
cool.
getting it.
So you do that, and this will be where Twiggy is entering the cave.
Right. And I'm going to also hit it with sneak attack because it doesn't see me.
But there is not one of its enemies within 5 feet of it.
No,
But
but
he-
because I am hidden.
He gets advantage, right?
I am hidden, therefore I would get advantage on the attack. That's
Well,
how.
maybe not
And
hidden
because
works,
it
right?
hasn't, well, are you assassin though?
No, but that's just part of the hidden ability, isn't it?
I think you get advantage, but I don't think you get the sneak attack damage unless you're
Oh,
the
let's-
assassin.
Well, you get sneak attack whenever there's advantage on an attack or whenever there's someone next to the monster that you're attacking.
Mm,
Essentially, it's just, is he getting advantage right now, or is it just a regular attack?
If you have advantage on the attack roll, and when you're hidden, you have advantage on attack rolls.
He has advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
I forgot
So
about. I
I
always
was
forget
just-
about the advantage part. So you do have it.
Okay. So this is going to be made with advantage
Roll the dagger.
at 2d8 instead of 1d8. Yeah, I accidentally clicked that when I was adding in sneak attack.
So add it all up.
That
roll it
doesn't
up.
So
that doesn't double your sneak attack damage, does it?
No,
I
it
wouldn't
does
think
not.
so, but
no,
okay.
no, it does not. No, it does not. Just
no,
the
that's
damage.
the assassin feature. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's the assassin stuff.
Oh, okay.
All right, so 22,
I had to play an
Piercing.
assassin one day.
and then sneak attack.
Oh, nice, 25.
Yeah. So that arrow, like, it breaks through the back plate of the beast, and it doesn't kill it, but it clearly is surprised, and that injured it very severely.
Deshi, as soon as he sees the arrow flying, would try and get as close to whatever it is he's shooting at. Would I be able
Yeah.
to do that?
Nah.
Like maybe half movement. I don't know.
The attack is kind of. I'll let you get in view of it. So
Okay,
I'll let
yeah.
you kind of
Essentially,
move around the
that's-
corner because he kind of
that's
told you
really
guys
all
to
I want.
stay where you were, but is if you see
Okay.
him shooting an arrow, I think that's fair to assume you would have started to move as soon
Yeah.
as he drew his bow. I'm glad the
So,
torch has. I'm glad the torch has initiative. That's exciting.
I clicked the
Oh, God.
wrong token. Also, I have advantage, so I rolled a 19 without it clicked, and then I clicked the freaking torch and rolled a 14. so
All right.
So really, you have 19.
I have 19, yeah.
So Vera has 19 and the torch has 14. Perfect.
So I should probably delete the torch. Oh wait, you still didn't add your
Torch,
token though. Whatever, Freya, you're just the torch. What did you roll? A 19?
Yeah.
Okay, you are the torch.
I mean, I can roll again. If
No,
you
it's
want.
fine. You're the torch.
The Umber Hulk is going faster than me.
You're the
Perfect.
Wow, you rolled a 2, mate.
So, Draskin, you are able to then quickly, your arrow sails and you see it's going to make connection and you're able to quickly go again.
All right, I'm going to bonus action stealth if I can. I'm going to pull up, sort of. Oof. Is there anywhere here I could stealth? Let me think. No,
You're
no,
not.
I'm not
You're
gonna
no
stealth.
longer in stealth. It knows something's behind
Yeah.
it.
Well, yeah,
I
but I
mean,
can use
there's
my bonus
moss.
action to stealth.
You
That's
could
what
try
I was
and get
trying to
under
do,
the
but
moss.
I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to fire 2 more arrows. All right, making sure everything's good. Yep. All right, 2 more arrows. Not an advantage.
Holy shit!
Natural 20 and a 15. Does a
30
15
hits. 15 does not.
All right, natural 20. 9 plus 4.
Nice.
Oh my gosh! Come on, let me take away the health. Thank you. So yeah, both those arrows like really sink in, doing even more damage to this thing. So not that third one kind of clanks off of like a harder spot of its shell and kind of ricochets into the wall.
Okay, and then I am going to end my turn.
Okay, and with that though, we are going to go over to Damien real quick, see what he's up to. You said you were going to see the princess.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Barry,
Yes, I am.
you're going to the keep, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, they stop you at the gate and they say, "What can we do for you?"
I wish to speak with the princess or queen, I guess.
They kind of look at each other like not really knowing what title to agree with. And they kind of, I don't believe she's taking visitors right now.
She asked for me personally.
I don't believe she is taking visitors. And they kind of like look at each other. One of them kind of like, hang on. And he kind of like leaves the front of the gate and goes inside. Well, he's gone.
Nice.
Oh, go ahead.
Nice weather. Nice weather we're having.
He kind of like nods. And then we're going to cut back to Vreya's turn.
The joke is there's no weather underground.
Yeah, I was about to say. It's like you're underground. There's a cave.
Yeah, the water is dripping quite slowly today.
So she can kind of see it from here, but not really. So, just gonna move up.
Did Jiven die to an Umber Hulk?
Yes.
Yep.
I guess
Wait,
he did.
I guess I should measure how far that is because I don't actually know.
Yeah, you can measure how far it is.
What are you doing?
Well, right now I have 40 feet of movement, so I can definitely get there.
Oh, then yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you
good.
could run it up to it.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna hit it
Smack it, smack it.
with my axe. And I'm not raging, so I can't do anything cool, but it's cool. I still have a +9. It's fine.
I don't think I can reach it. Oh.
Jesus.
Fucking axe of Dagon.
That axe is way too good. I give you guys too much good stuff.
Did I
wow.
kill
Are you
it?
kidding? I don't have good stuff.
You never give me anything.
Bullshit,
get,
you
like,
always throw your
rolls.
stuff away, Damien.
So that Umber Hulk, you basically rip the carapace off its back, and it kind of like lets out this yell as like this insecty goop just kind of like floods out of it all over the ground.
And we built this up too much.
Well, this one was
Yeah, I
already
thought that was
almost
gonna be a
dead,
lot harder.
so
Yeah, there's probably more than one.
is there anything else you'd like to do, Vreya?
I should probably like pull back the axe, kind of surprised. She's never killed anything when she wasn't raging before.
She remembers killing it. This is like her first kill.
Yeah.
Does she throw up?
Yeah. Wait, hang on.
I'm waiting for the con check.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Did she get hit?
That's
She,
disgusting.
she usually doesn't kill things unless she's in like this hazy sort of rage. Mike.
Boy, who's this Mike guy you're all talking about?
He
He's
keeps
a
yelling
very
at
good
us.
friend.
You're not there.
That's his nickname is a Mike.
This is the nickname
The Mike.
Michael.
Mike
He's
guy.
Was he French now?
My name is the Michael.
We're all going to hell.
That's what you sound like.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyone else up for taking the rest of the fucking
It's
tavern down?
not us who's racist. It's Dash.
Yeah.
Dashi wants to be in the front.
So I'm assuming I can go finally.
Yes, it is your turn.
So Twiggy is sprinting down, but before he even gets to see his allies, I'm pretty sure that they can hear my traveling music thanks to Sir Reginald.
Oh, you finally showed up.
Only move 30 feet though, or whatever your movement is.
Oh, I
Sorry.
can't sprint,
Oh yeah, dash. Sorry, forgot about that.
which is 60. Then double.
Yes. So you're making all kinds of noise.
Yepers.
So as soon as you kind of get to like where you were at the end of the 60 feet, you guys all hear this horrible, horrible roar, weird roar, yell thing echo through the
Damn it,
cave.
Twiggy!
Draskin, you've recognized this thing. You kept hearing it the last time you were here with Jiven.
Good going, Twiggy. Now it knows we're here.
What? It wasn't me, I swear. Sir Reginald, Your Highness, put away the guitar.
Your Highness.
What?
The bird like puts it away.
His full name is His Majesty, the Great King Reginald,
The songbird.
the guardian of the Ness on high.
Is that all you're gonna do, Twiggy?
Yep.
All right.
What was that?
What?
That would be
yeah.
yeah.
The thing I didn't tell you about is there's something else in this cave. Something kind of mad.
Well, that's what killed Jiven, right?
No, that thing up there that we just totally murdered killed Jiven.
What?
We never quite got to this thing.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
I kind of forgot about it till now.
Max, we can see that.
I know
Yeah,
you're
we can
supposed
see
to.
it. Yeah. Oh God.
It's their turn, so I was just moving it up on your during your guys' conversation.
Well, maybe they just need good song.
So right as Twiggy says that, Draskin, you hear the rock behind you just like crumble away and bursting out. You turn and you're face to face with another one of these beasts. And
Draskin, dodge!
to be completely fair, if you guys watch the stream later, that thing has been there the entire time.
Oh, I believe you.
Just letting you know. So it
oh yeah, there's always more than one of them in a group. So
Yeah.
this one was actually moving to you guys. That last fight you guys were in here, the Draskin and Jiven, but it kind of stopped once Jiven died, and it started to like see what to do next. But yeah, it's gonna hit you with its claws.
Alrighty. Miss. Double miss.
Super miss.
So yeah, it breaks free, and you easily kind of just move out of the way of it.
Thank
Just
God I
whoosh,
yelled for
whoosh
you to
like a
dodge.
Matrix. I like Matrix this. No, I'm still looking forward at Vieira. I always go Vieira. At Vera.
Oh, yeah.
And I just Varea. And I just dodge left and right. As if like a third sense, like never even had to look at it. I just whoosh, whoosh. Like, yeah. Also there's apparently more of these things. Varea. Gotta remember that.
And then that will be its turn. Let's do Deshi's turn, and then we'll do Damien.
What would it take to shove him out of the way?
He would have to let you do it, basically. So you could it would be like a strength check But then if he does not roll oppose, then you just succeed at it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna run up and try and just like not like hurtfully push him out of the way, just like gently shove and say, "I'll get him."
Do you stand your ground, or do you allow yourself to be kind of pushed to the side a little bit?
I won't even like let him push me. I'll just like jump backwards.
That's fine. You can move.
Technically
You can move
pushing.
5 feet.
All right, 1 second. It's on the ruler tool. I'll go 5 feet this way.
That's fine.
Awesome. And then, how is he coming out through the wall? Is it his whole body?
Yeah. So like his hands came through, and then like he kind of like removed the stone, and you see like his upper torso, and his like head and arms sticking out.
Gotcha. So, does his head look like it's softer than the rest of his body?
Not necessarily. He's kind of very well insecty armored.
Okay. Yeah, so then I would just go for the big old chest of his, if it doesn't look any less armored.
Okay. That hits him.
It's awesome. See? So that's 15 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And then the second hit, he goes upwards.
The 18
Does that hit?
hits, yeah.
Awesome. So he does a slash across and a slash down, and now there's a big old cross on his chest.
And it, while it did hurt it, it did injure it, it does not seem all that phased quite yet. Damien.
Huh? Ian? You cut out for half of my name.
Damien. Did it go through?
Yep.
Damien.
Ian.
Damien. That's
Damien,
weird
I
because
seek you.
that's the only one that's actually normal in my book. Because in Japanese, it's the only one that sounds like Damien.
All right. Well, anyway, Damien, the guard comes back and he says, "Well, I cannot find the princess, Queen, right now. I imagine she isn't looking for visitors. Her father had just died."
Is there a waiting room?
Is there a waiting room? That's a good question. Let's see if there's a waiting room. Turns out there is. He says you can walk with him and he'll kind of take you inside.
All right, sweet.
So he kind of like walks you down the pathway and walks you into the room, the foyer area, and he kind of like sits you down in this really big like rock style chair. He hands you yesterday's newspaper.
Do you have any wine?
He kind of like looks around and he's like, "Well, I'm a little new here. Wine.
I take out 3 gold pieces. Give it to him.
Oh yeah, wine. Right. Yes. Actually, the kitchen." And he goes, "I believe it's straight through that hallway." He goes, "I'm not
Give him
sure
another.
if you make a left or a right to get to the wine, though."
I give him another gold coin.
And he goes, "I'm pretty sure it's left."
Give him another coin.
It's definitely right. Then he kind of like walks away. At that,
gold well spent.
at that you notice that like the upper balconies have like a lot of like soldiers kind of walking around, and no one's like looting the place, but like everybody is touching things. Like everyone seems to be no one in like this foyer area, this entry area. Everyone like it's like on the upper levels, I guess you could say. Everyone seems to be kind of like picking up things and looking at them and moving things, and you're kind of like just sitting there in this stone chair.
Kind of vibe I'm getting from the room. How's the feng shui?
Dark, evil, and broody.
Mm.
It's definitely fit for a illithid that was controlling a majority of a drow population.
Is there any way for me to put my feet up?
Put your feet up?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you kind of like
Or,
spin the stone chair a little bit, there's like a
Uh-huh.
little like stone ledge like built into the wall that you could definitely like kind of
nice.
slouch back on. Yeah.
All right, sweet.
no
I'm
pillows,
gonna
though.
turn around and go into. What are you gonna do?
Right? Yeah, I mean, you could use Javant.
Gonna turn. Oh heavens, no! I'm gonna turn around to kind of put my feet up, wait for my wine, and crack open a book I'm reading. Ah, this is nice.
And at that, we cut to Draskin looking face to face with an Umber Hulk.
Is this really time for you to be here? And I'm going to disengage as my bonus action, a full 40 feet back to Varea, and take 2 shots.
Oh yeah, you can do disengage because you're a rogue, part rogue, right?
Yeah,
That's
boy,
right.
I just got that.
Yep.
Yep, disengage as a bonus action.
Both
And
those
then
hit.
Whoosh, whoosh, 2 shots. All right, first attack, second attack.
So minus 21 damage.
He hits them both straight in the middle of my cross.
They
I was making a target for him.
hit dead
Yeah,
on
boy.
with those rolls.
I turn around and give him a thumbs up.
Your face gets clawed off.
Yeah, as he gives you a thumbs up, like you're like looking at him give you a thumbs up, and then behind him, like this like claw is like reaching up in the air.
I'm gonna get your thumb.
All right, Varea, what are you gonna do?
All right. So she kind of was surprised mid puke by it jumping in. Oh, another one. And then runs right at it.
I like that little swallow you did. That
Yep.
was. Oh.
Yep. And then she's gonna try and squish it, I guess. Once again,
Squish
not
the
reaching.
bug.
Smoosh the bug.
Smush puny bug.
Smoosh
no.
bug under heel.
Nope.
Under Soviet heel.
The great axe of
Def-
Daikon leaves you to its rightful owner. No, it does not. That would be a
Oh,
heroic
what?
critical fail.
Daycon's here? Holy shit.
Hey,
It's just-
Daikon, come out.
No, he's like, nah, I'm good, man. You got this. No, but
Clearly, she failed because she was just throwing up, and not
Yep.
because
Yeah.
she rolled bad.
that's true. We'll go with
Yeah.
that.
So she's mid swing and she just throws up on it instead.
The vomit just like splatters against it, and like a little bit gets on Deshi's like boots and his like clothes, and
Deshi looks at her for a second, wondering why this tactic would work well, and then realizes that later on he's going to get a nasty burn in that like little cross area because he's going to get it infected.
it's a very doctor assumption Deshi just made. Vreya, is there anything else you'd like to do after your unfortunate critical roll or critical fail roll?
I mean, do I still have 2 attacks if I'm not raging? I think
You
I
have
do,
one more
right?
attack.
I believe
Yeah, you have
still
to attack.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your frenzy rage gives you a bonus attack.
So you have
Yeah,
3.
So I will ask you, since I critically failed, do I get my second attack or no?
Yeah, you can still have it.
Okay. So she like accidentally threw up. Her axe is still up, so then she just brings it the rest of the way down.
That hits
There we go.
Sweet.
for 16 damage.
And then she wipes her face. Ugh.
Nice tactic.
It wasn't on purpose.
Oh, my bad.
Ugh.
Twiggy, you are just getting up and around the corner and seeing what's going on.
Well, considering I can't really see what's going on yet, Twiggy's just gonna lazily walk down and be like, "Hey guys, don't worry, I'm here. What's up? Oh shit, Red dude, you have a little something on your feet. Here. Let me
Deshi.
take care of that.
Deshi looks down. He's like, oh, it got on my feet.
Sorry.
I'm gonna cast a spell, and I'll clean him up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Twiggy.
You're welcome.
That's the most I've ever seen you do.
I love for the
And then-
casting time he has now.
now, now, not later, not yesterday. Now,
But after that, he looks up and he's like, "Oh, that's a big bug."
No, it's not. It's a tiny one. Look at it. It's right there.
And I will
So
end my
tiny.
turn.
all right. So the Umber Hulk. I need. Oh boy, let's see.
I got
I'm
the
ready to
danger
make a
sense
save.
thing.
Yep. Roll. Deshi and Varea. Roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh, charisma?
Yes.
Oh shit.
I don't think I get anything from danger sense for that. So
That's only for Dex, I think.
Oh boy. Okay.
Nope.
Is
So
it a poison by any chance?
no,
Oh.
it's just because you can see its face.
Oh, okay. Is it frightened?
Oh.
Nope.
Right,
Confusing
okay.
gaze.
Oh, okay.
So on a failed save, the creature can't take reactions until the start of its next turn. You also each have to roll a d8.
Right now or on our
Yes.
turns?
Or well,
I
hang
thought it
on.
was on their turn.
Yeah, I think it's wait. On a failed saving throw, the creature can't take reactions. Rolls a d8 to determine what it does during that turn. Oh, so yeah,
Yeah, it's
you would
on
roll
its
it on your turn then. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to remember. I'll put little markers on you guys so I don't forget. Yay! Confusing gaze means red dot. Okay.
And then it still gets its attack.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Rhea continues to throw up.
I hate these things.
All right, so this one's
Having
going
a
to
monster.
go at Vrea for throwing up on it.
I stabbed it.
I mean, that's fair.
Well, she came like running up to it, so like it's freaking out when we ran up to it. The 17 hit you? I always forget your AC.
I think so. Hang on. Sorry, I had to restart my roll.
Is your AC 11?
No, it's 14, I think.
Okay.
With unarmored defense, it just wouldn't allow me to do unarmored defense when
I
I
gotcha.
put in my AC stuff.
So you'll take 11 slashing damage.
Oh no.
And then
At least you get to rage now.
yep.
That's exactly why I was like, oh no.
It's going to swing
course,
at
we'll see
Deshi.
If I get
Misses.
That misses, yes.
2 with the claw, and
God.
then it's going to swing with its mandibles at Varea. Does a 15 hit you? You say your AC is 14?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it does.
So you take 16 more damage.
Oof.
Oh
That's
god.
27 in one round. Wow.
That's a lot.
It's alright. It's fine. I have 39 hit
And-
points left.
And we're both confused, so there's a high chance we end up doing something stupid.
Yeah.
So roll a d8, please.
Do I get to, like, fight it at all?
Doesn't say you do. It just says.
Well, how
Hang on,
long
let
does
me
it
read
last?
it all.
Just for the next turn, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, d8 to determine what it does. What it does during that turn. On a 1 through 4, the creature does nothing. On a 5 or 6, the creature takes no action but uses all of its movement in a random direction. 7 and 8, the creature makes one melee attack against a random creature, or it does nothing if no creature is within reach.
Yeah, I don't like Umber Hulks because it's like you get penalized for looking at it.
So at the start of your... Here it is. So unless you're surprised, which you guys are no longer, at the start of your next... Now at the start of like your next turn, you'll be able to avert your eyes to avoid having to make the saving throw again. But you have
Okay.
to specify that you do that.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna.
but if you make
can
an
I still-
attack on it, then you're technically looking at it, which means its next turn it can do the confusing gaze again.
Unless
But you could-
Or averting
you can
its
say that
eyes.
you
It's
avert.
advantage, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I still talk right now? Or do I absolutely do nothing?
It says you do nothing. So I'm
Like,
assuming
I
you
can't
just stand there.
Okay.
That's the way I... Well, I mean, it doesn't say you can't speak. I assume you can speak.
I
Well,
would
it's
yell
a-
back. Don't look at its eyes, is what I'm trying to do.
So in so many words, you're able to kind of get that out. To let Varia know,
Don't-
and possibly Twiggy.
Dude, don't look at its As he like stands there like he's blind, like blinking.
Dushy is confused. It was super effective.
He hurt himself in confusion.
There's a good chance that Rhea might hurt you in confusion, and I'm sorry.
I have plenty of health. I would much rather you hit me than anybody else.
So
Mike is popping up again.
Yep, then we'll go back to Damien real quick. After a few minutes, Damien, the drow like brings you like a pretty big jug of wine, just filled to the top, and he kind of hands it to you, and he hands you this like nice glass that he kind of found sitting back there, and it's not a wine glass, but it's just a large glass. It might even be a bowl, really. You can't really tell, but he hands it to you, and he kind of like nods and kind of walks off. And after a few minutes of you kind of drinking this wine and kind of reading your book, there's elevator music kind of playing over the speakers. A janitor's kind of watering a plant in the corner. And like,
I start my I put in my earbuds and start listening to a podcast.
yeah, it's a new one. It just aired the other day, so you're enjoying that. And you're worried it was a repeat, but it's not. So you're kind of just hanging out, and eventually, like, some people walk by with a briefcase, and they nod at you. And after some time goes by, though, this weird fantasy world you're envisioning, you notice the princess kind of walk out from down one of the hallways with a couple other drow that look like they're possibly used to be, like, guards for the king. But she kind of walks out as if she's heading towards the front door to leave.
I'll stand up and kind of start walking over and I say, excuse me, did I never write down? Hold on. I never wrote down her name. What was her name?
Elon.
Your Majesty.
Yeah. Elon Bainrose.
You hear Jiven from beyond the grave.
It is your Majesty.
No, I'm saying that because I always called her that because I didn't remember her name.
Yeah, where is it?
Truth comes out. Anyway, I stand up and I start walking over to it, being like, "Excuse me, Your Majesty."
See?
And she kind of looks at you and she says, the wizard. Have you come to let me know you're going to run off again?
I've come to discuss our plans for moving to the surface.
Where is the rest of your party?
What'd you say?
Where is the rest of your party?
Oh, they had a minor errand to run to, but they elected me to act as the voice.
Ah, the voice. You claim to be in charge of them.
I make no such claim.
Okay, you have a moment before I head out. What is it you need?
Well, I do believe, we have more in order for some sort of formal meeting. This is a serious matter. Where are you off to, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I was on my way out. Just a moment. And she kind of like waves off the guards that were around her. And she kind of like watches them leave, and then she like looks at you and she goes, "Oh, the formalities are just horrible being in charge. Anyway, yes, I have plans to bring us to the surface, but it's politics down here currently. This mythology that..." She uses the word politics in disgust, and she goes, it's not something our people are used to. What do you... I have not quite made a plan. What do you think we should do? How should we go about this? I cannot just summon my armies to the surface on a whim, can I? She's kind of like looking to you for advice, essentially.
I say, well, I believe that on the forefront is to find what opposition against this horde is being held already. Send scouts, send informants, gather what sort of military resistance and fighting is happening already, and then base it off that. Either way, I believe that your people, at least that's my current running hypothesis, is that you'll all be the most needed guarding the Frostfall path. I have found a way to intercept signals from the Black Dragon flight, and they definitely noticed the absence of the previous ruler of this keep.
Oh, right. Well, yes, that seems like the best course of action. I think maybe I will send the general and his men to the path. What of the undead hordes encroaching in from the north? I worry they will make their way down as well.
Well, this all depends on. Either way, you're going to have to learn to make friendly with some of the surface dwellers.
Yes, if
We
they're
need to
not all
learn what's
dead.
being done. I wouldn't put it on them so easily to fall so quickly. Nori.
Is there a place you know that they are gathering? Maybe we head to Lordim.
No, not the state of Lordim.
Yes, it's been a while since I have heard word from anyone
Last
there.
I saw, most were gathered on the coast to the west.
Is that
Or at
Arb?
least that's correct. At least that's last where I saw.
Okay. I think this is a good place to start, Wizard. Please excuse the formalities I must follow when I am being escorted.
It's okay. And it's Damien.
Ah, Damien. Yes. Right. Elon. She kind of like she says her name, or Elon rather is her name, so she says it like, because she has never told you her name, I don't think. And then she kind of, well, I must be on my way, I believe. Unless there's
Yes.
anything else.
No, that will be all.
Where will you guys go next? If we are going to the path.
Sure, we'll follow you most of the way, but once we make our way to the surface, we'll figure out from there.
That sounds wonderful. In the morning on the surface comes, we set out. I will amass an army. I will send out scouts immediately, at your advice, and then we will amass an army to head out at the morning of the surface. I believe we have some spells that we could utilize if any of our wizards are still alive after the war, after the battle, that will help us in the sun.
Excellent.
Thank you, wizard, or thank you, Damien. And she kind of like yells like down the hallway, and like those guards kind of like come running back from like different like areas, and they kind of like stand around her, and she nods and kind of like heads out.
All right.
All right, and then so as you're, the room is spinning a little bit, and you're maybe a little tipsy from that wine you were drinking, maybe not. We cut to Draskin, who is currently knocking some arrows, I'm sure.
Yeah, boy. I'm gonna fire 2 arrows.
They both hit.
Kill it. That's not gonna do it.
No, unfortunately, it is not. But that does quite. I mean, this thing, like its chest cavity, is essentially broken open right now.
Oh,
So,
my allies. Sneak attack. Oh, damn it.
like its chest cavity is opened up. Like it is on it's dying. Like the thing looks horribly beat up currently.
Damn it.
Varea.
Kill it.
Roll a d8. Hey, you didn't attack. You just gotta run away.
And a random, what do I roll to
Oops.
see which direction I run in?
It'll be a random direction. You can't go west, so we'll say north, south, or east. We'll just go like 1, 2, 3. So north, east, south. Let's roll a d3. So you go east.
My full movement?
Yes.
Does
Run
that
straight
include
into
it?
that
Does
wall.
that mean I have to dash?
Hang on. Let me read it again just to make sure.
It just says your movement. I don't think it says your action.
Wait. You rolled a 6. Yeah, the creature takes no action but uses all its movement to move in a random direction. No,
I think it's just
you just go in a random direction until you can't go anymore. So we'll just have you stop at that wall.
And it gets a
an opportunity attack.
And I'm still not raging because I can't.
Oh, Jesus.
You take 7 slashing damage.
Okay, not that bad.
Okay. Twiggy.
And she throws up.
who takes damage?
Varia did.
Rhea did.
Oh, from running into the wall.
No, from opportunity
No,
attack.
from running
Attack
away,
him
it got a attack it off.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's why it sucks.
How far apart are this thing's eyes?
Kind of like as pictured. You can kind of see they have a little gap in between them.
Seem kind of bug-like.
Yeah.
Like more so
Okay.
on the sides of his face than the middle.
Okay, I have a plan.
If you waste, I bite. Okay, Mage Hand.
I use Mage Hand to cover up its right eye, and I have Reginald go and flock over its left eye so that no one can see into its eyes.
Mage Hand is see-through, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
Aw,
spectral floating
damn.
hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that's going to work. It's a good idea, though. But it will not be able to.
Okay, I'll have it grab some dirt and keep the dirt in its eye.
Oh, that's awful.
You know, we're going to allow it. We're going to say you guys no longer have to avert its eyes. Just because I think that's creative.
Is it
Perfect.
screaming out in pain because there's dirt in its
No,
eyes?
it's a bug. It's just kind of like trying to close its eye and trying to kill Deshi.
Although it barrows through rock, you would think it would have some type of protection over its eyes.
Well, I envision that it's just
Yeah.
it's clouding it's preventing him from seeing you
Yeah.
guys.
No,
so,
I'm saying
yeah.
that's why he's not screaming out.
Right.
That's why,
Oh, yes,
because
yes,
he probably
yes.
has some type of protection.
That makes sense.
Plus, he has his exoskeleton on the outside, so I think it might
Yeah.
cover his eyes too.
So it's going to
That she's gonna get beat on.
swing at Deshi.
Or am I? Yes, I am going to get hit one time.
12 slashing damage.
Awesome.
That's like nothing to Deshi. That's just like
Yeah.
a flick on the wrist.
Right? Deshi.
Oh man, I'm down to 73 HP.
That's more than I have
I know.
than on the barbarian.
So after seeing whatever it just did to me, my sword starts to glow this sort of white as my willpower physically takes form around it, and I take advantage on this attack.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Since I'm shoving stuff in its eyes, wouldn't it have disadvantage on its attacks?
No, because as we were saying, it can burrow through rock without ruining and hurting its eyes. So it's
It
still,
can
but
see,
it's
but we
still
can't
struck-
see it.
it's still able to know where you guys are. It's just you guys are prevented from having to worry about the gaze.
You
You-
already got away with one thing, Twiggy. Stop pushing it.
Hey, I'm a bard. I have to try to push
No, it's a fair
things.
question. You negated one of his abilities, what I let happen, so.
And don't they have trimmer sense?
Yes, they do. That also,
Oh,
there you go,
yeah,
so that
then-
helps too.
Okay, so both of my attacks this turn will have advantage.
Lay it on him.
22, critical.
I imagine you're going to end up killing it here, but roll the damage. Okay, yep.
So he sticks it straight
Killed
into
Reginald.
his. He takes the sword and sticks it straight into the middle of that cross. And rather than like pushing it in any other direction, he takes it and just kind of curves it up towards his head and sticks it up into his heart. And then
Ooh.
grabs it out.
Fiction Mike.
That sounds horrible.
Yes, it's
But
very
it
gruesome.
dies.
And then he does the samurai thing where he sticks it back into his sheath.
Wipes the blood, sticks it in the sheath.
Right.
it dies, and you guys are out of combat.
I want to run over to the bug and just start kicking it.
Your toe starts to hurt a little bit.
I don't care. I'm kicking it. And then I pull out my dagger and I just start just stabbing it just repeatedly.
Maria drops her axe and like kind of slides down the wall and then like just sticks her head between her knees.
Just sits in the vomit.
I'm gonna head over to Varea, and I take out a little box, and I open it, and inside is a little flower, and I tell her, "Sniff this."
Excuse me?
Does she do it?
Sure. What the hell is that?
She heals 8 hit points,
Oh, thanks.
and then I stick it back into my box. It's a flower from my homeland. Has very useful properties in its
What is
stomach.
that? Were you guys drawing?
That's where Jiven died.
Oh.
Too soon?
There's a blood splatter on the floor.
Of blue.
No,
I don't-
it's down at the corner.
Do they have blue? I don't think they have blue. I think that they're red like everybody else, you racist.
Anyway, yeah, that flower does heal you, though.
The
Right?
only one with blue blood may be Tookie.
What's
So,
that supposed to mean?
Only because we don't know who his mother is. She could be royalty or a noble or something. We don't know. Blue blood, get it? Huh?
Well, I don't know who my dad is. I don't know who my mama is.
I thought you had 3 dads.
I do have 3 dads. None of them are necessarily my biological dad. I was found in the woods.
he actually has 4
Yeah.
dads. So you guys hear that roar that kind of like echoes through the cave, only though you hear something a little bit more this time. Coming somewhere from down here, you guys hear...
Baskin?
Max, I can see this entire area.
Yeah, so can we. Or so can I.
Oh, that's fine.
I can't.
I think
We can't
what's
see the
Yeah.
people in it. But
I can
What's-
see like
in there should
everything
be
down
hidden.
there. Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah, it's hidden. Yeah, that's fine. You guys could see it, but... Not sure why you can
as
see
I
it,
hear
but...
the roar, I'll rip my dagger out, sort of wipe my brow, and go, "I'll get to you in a minute," and then just go back to just carving this thing.
You deleted my token.
Oh,
Can
I did?
try to
Oops.
discern what kind of roar that was?
Yeah, you also hear like clawing and like something's trying to get out of something. But you can roll a nature check if you want to try and not recognize it.
Holy shit.
I get some good rolls every once in a while.
So
Not very often, but
you've heard of stories of and rumors of like dinosaurs and what they may or may not sound like.
are you fucking kidding me?
This
I
He
one
died
totally
before he got to
tamed
fight a
this.
dinosaur?
This one
Motherfucker.
doesn't quite sound like that entirely, but you get the hint that there's something very, very large and very, very scary ahead.
I look
Right?
at the 3 behind me and I go, we should totally tame this thing. It can be my mount. I mean, how awesome would that be riding out of here? On this
Swiggy, I am good with animals, but I do not believe that whatever that is wants to be our friend.
Not with that attitude.
God damn it.
Well, here's what you can do. You can go up to it and try and do it, but if it eats you, then that's not our problem.
Deal.
Deal.
But first, I want to go down this way.
Oh yeah, we never went down there.
No, we never got to that part.
So you guys can go down there real quick if you want, but we are going to wrap up the session here in just a second. But there is a treasure chest here that the Umber Hulks were originally like smashing at, and they actually broke it open. And I'll tell you what's inside real quick. So looking through the chest,
Ooh.
you find 3,000 gold coins.
Holy shit.
What I'm calling a potion of remove fear, a potion of cure light wounds, and also sitting behind the chest is a massive heavy steel shield. In order to wield this shield, you would need to have a strength of 20.
I think I'm the only one with that, unless Vera has it.
I had a typo on here. It is actually a +3 shield.
Vera, do you have 20?
Nope, I have 18.
Then I guess it goes to me.
Where the hell did you guys go?
Oh, right, you can't see anything. This way.
Don't you have your
Follow
torch?
the torch.
Follow the pings. Follow the pings.
How can you not see at all? Oh, because of the gray. Ah, that's right. You can't see the tokens.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
So it's a +3 shield.
Yes.
Okay.
This was
Okay,
a very
so-
wealthy
Broken dagger.
cave.
So, who got to this cave first? I mean, this chest first?
You did, didn't you? You went up to investigate it.
Yeah, and then I
You
was
are going to be able
behind
to
you.
grab 3,000 gold pieces without us seeing.
Are
though,
not going
if
to be
that's
able
what
to.
you're
No.
implying.
I'll go. Okay, guys, so I see a shield, 2 different kinds of potions, and some money. So, who wants the shield?
I can take it if I need to.
I try to lift it up, and I'm like, if you can lift it, you can take it.
I
Who
reach
wants
over him
this?
and just pick it up.
Oh, Mr. High and Mighty. Anyways, next up is, and I take one of the potions and I look at it. Does it have like a description or something that cure fear? Or is it just pictures or what?
There's like a little like label around it. And it like says like fear. Prevention
I-
measure.
Okay, who wants some protection from fear? And I
Hey,
raise it
good.
up.
But I think Nick's gonna take off, guys. So let's all
Yeah,
say bye to Nick.
just to like get in here.
Alright, man.
I gotta go.
See you later.
All right.
See ya.
See you
Good night.
guys. See you guys later.
Later, man.
Bye.
Thanks for splitting the party.
Let's see. I
You're
don't
welcome.
think that Ferreira should take it just because she will probably forget about it.
Also,
Okay.
she has something that already does that, so.
Liquid courage.
Dreskin, do you want it?
Sure. Just give here.
Okay, and I toss it.
Guys, I have
Next-
officially become the tank.
Next one is
I
a
have
potion of
22
Cure Light
AC.
Wounds. That's gonna go to the same guy as the shield, and I toss that to him.
Wait, what'd you give me?
The potion of lesser healing.
Okay.
Cure light wounds.
I kind of already have one, but okay.
Okay, next is money. It looks like doing a rough count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3,000. Okay, 3,000 divided by 4.
Yes, I do believe this is fair. Damien did not come, he does not get the spoils.
Draskin, covered in Onkeg blood, just starts fucking laughing.
In Draskin, you are aware of what this money is and what it was intended for. If you remember.
Yeah. Oh shit! Right.
But it's up to you.
Guys,
It's up to you. It's up to you what you say.
Guys, I don't think we have entitlement to this money.
Oh? You don't want 750 gold?
Shut up, Twiggy. I'm not in the mood. This used to be a garrison for weapons and armor. Our job here was to retrieve any gold, weapons, shields, armor, stuff like that, and give it back to the people. However, they killed one of our friends. So yeah, I'll take that 750. Thank you.
Well,
Well put.
now that we know who it belongs to, we cannot take this. It is not
Alright.
ours, and taking something that is not ours is like lying to them, which
Alright,
is
put your shield
against
back.
my codes.
Put your shield back. In fact, you know what? Just hand it here. I'll take it.
Put-
Since you don't want to.
I put it in his hands, and he can't pick it
Did
up.
Twiggy just like grab a
It's
bunch of
20
money in peace?
I think he did.
20 to wield. It's 20 to wield, not 20 to carry. I will throw it on my back. And I will sell that bitch.
You are not selling it. Put it back.
Nope.
I mean, he could be
Wait,
taking
hold
it
on.
back to the people.
Okay, so here's the deal. I don't know this. Destiny doesn't know this, but remember, they did also say that anything that we got in here we could keep.
Yep, that is true.
So would
That's
you
why
tell
it's-
that to us?
No.
Also, Dreskin does have a whole bunch of stuff on him.
I know.
Dashi
would
There's
not
no
give
way
you
he's
the
letting me
shield.
take it. I know.
Dashi
I was gonna
wouldn't
say,
give you
there's
the
no way he's gonna
shield.
let me take it.
He's not gonna. He's either gonna put it down on the ground or he's gonna keep it with him. He's
I
not
put
gonna
it on
give
the ground, I'll
it
pick
to
it up.
you.
Alright, fine. Put the. They said if we wish, we can keep what we find. Just use consideration. My consideration is the fact that they got my friend killed. So yes, I'm gonna keep some of this gold. Exactly 750 of it. And I walk over and I count out 750 gold. It takes like 20 minutes, but whatever.
Deshi sits his back to the cave wall and starts thinking for a moment, because this is a troubling situation for him. He's either being honest to his friends, which just lost an ally, which means that they would deserve that, but it also belongs to another person, which means that he'd be
Deshi.
dishonest to another.
Seeing you ponder this over, Deshi, the person who wielded that shield, I bet you $10 they're dead. No, you know what? In fact, I bet you 20 they're dead.
What's a buck? Like
Uh,
a deer?
Yeah, like a deer. It's a figure of speech
I'd
From the
prefer
Feywild.
Koi.
from the Feywild. Yeah, see, you're getting it.
Well, I cannot honorably take the money. Therefore, I will forward my money onto another person. Feel free to divide the rest of the money. It belongs to you.
3,000 divided by 3. We each get 1,000. I'm happy with this. You guys happy with this? Awesome. Let's go.
How much is that?
Rhea's rich.
Rhea has like,
I
2 coins in her
I-
hand. Is it this much?
I get up on my tippy toes. Put my arm around Vreya, which still doesn't quite work. I'm like half around her shoulders, and go, Vreya, that is 1,000 gold. And I'm gonna count out 1,000 gold and hand it to her.
Okay. I thought you were about to say that 2 gold was 1,000 gold, and Deshi was about to fight you.
No. I'm honest with Vreya. And I'm gonna count
Also,
out
you
1,000
putting your
gold and
arm-
hand it to her.
You putting your arm around her reminded me of a dude that we had in another party who would go up to one of our members who was 8 years old and would say, "Listen here, kid," and then proceed to say something absolutely false.
Nice.
So I was like, okay, is this again? Why is this happening?
No, I'm honest, Vreya, because I know she'd kick my ass.
Poor Alina.
So you guys do
Poor
hear
Lena.
the roaring again come echoing through the cave, and it sounds like it's coming from pretty close by.
My pet wants me. Let's go, guys.
All right, give us a second. We all get 1,000 gold except for Deshi, because Deshi has honor. Sorry, Deshi, I shouldn't be making fun of you. You were a big help back there.
Yeah, he just gives you a little death stare for a moment.
And I just give you this big toothy smile. Still, keep in mind, face, body, arms covered in Onkeg blood. And if you actually look at his waist, one of his daggers is shattered.
Like the ones that you were attacking the other one with.
Like when you guys all went down the corridor and he was still there stabbing the thing,
Right.
broke a dagger on it.
Oh,
A dagger?
you're so dirty.
Dagger.
Here, you're clean.
Thank Thanks, I guess.
For is meticulously finding new places for
Um,
her pet rocks so that she can put money in her pouch.
when Deshi notices the broken dagger, he would ask Draskin, may I have that dagger? I may be able to fix it.
I don't want to fix. I want it as a keepsake, a remembrance. Remember Jiven by.
All right, I understand.
Thanks, man.
Now I do believe we have a dragon, or whatever he said, to kill.
A dinosaur? Dinosaur? Dino? I don't remember. All right, let's go kill the thing. Woo!
New pet.
And
New pet.
And in session. Dun-dun.
and sister.
Twiggy's still continuing. I don't know what you guys are talking about in session.
I'll let you guys go see what it is if you want, but we'll
I
Yes,
absolutely want to see it.
Please.
'cause
It's
we're-
been
it's like 3
how many
sessions.
weeks since we've done this?
Yeah, not that way. There's nothing there. I'll tell you that right now. I made that on accident. I meant to block it, then I just feel like changing the map. Ouch! Just hurt my fingers. Stop there.
Yep.
You guys can all kind of catch up to each other though, so I'll kind of move you guys all kind of together. So, as you guys kind of get to that point, you hear the clawing and you hear the noises. I want to see how far ahead. Yeah, that works. Now you guys can all see in there a little bit, right?
Nope. We can see in there, but we can't see anything.
I can't see it.
No, you're not supposed to see anything yet.
Okay, yeah, I can see a little bit.
And as you
Yeah,
guys
we
kind
can
of
see
round
it
the
too.
corner and peek, you see these eyes staring at you, and you are staring at this.
You son of a...
You motherfucker. I know exactly what that is. I know exactly what that is, and I need you to
Son
stop.
of a bitch.
That's not an
need to
alien
stop.
if that's what you're thinking.
And it's staring at
No,
you.
I know it's not
and
an
it's
alien.
crouched down, and it's just it can't fit through the cave wall right there. And it's pushing on the rock, and some dust falls off the wall. And its eyes, it's just glaring at you, and its mouth slowly opens up, in drool and saliva, and some type of acid kind of start falling onto the ground. You hear the burning, fall hitting the ground, and then the map doesn't reflect it because I wanted to leave it off just in case everyone can see in here. But the ground is completely covered in that green and red and purple vines. I'll add all that back on next time.
I would
Oh,
like to take out
shit.
my violin and start playing in a melody.
It turns its head a
Go
little
ahead.
bit.
We're fucked.
Me, I'm just doing a lovely lullaby for this thing. I'm just you are gonna be my pet.
Yeah, that
Yeah, no.
session
Dude, just
will
this
end.
thing. I could totally put a harness on it and ride on its back and it can be our friend and take us places and drool and more drool. And I will call him Tibbers.
No, get it away.
Let's go, Tibbers!
Freedom!
Yay!
But yes, that's where we'll end the session. I will say that I had some more followers tonight. I think one of them was Jiven there, which was cool.
No, I
No?
didn't.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, yeah, it was. That was earlier.
yeah. And then
But Gareth was on for a little while, and
Yep.
I know Max said he was going to stop by
yep,
and lurk.
those were the couple that we had, the 3 that we had. So I was happy about that.
And then Damia was there earlier,
Yep.
too.
Oh yeah, a bunch of people stopped by. I saw in the chat and everything, which was cool. So thanks to all those guys, if they're still out there. But yeah, we're gonna end the session and end the stream. So everybody out there, have a good evening. Bye.
Goodbye.